What's going on, guys? Welcome back, and today I'm going to be giving you my analysis of the new LEGO Movie 2 minifigure series pictures, or the minifigure CMF series pictures. I'm using Just Too Good's video to give my thoughts on these, or give my analysis on these, so I hope he's okay with that, because I can't really find any good HD pictures anywhere else. But my whole kind of thing on this series is okay. I think it's an okay series. I never got any from the first one. There's like a few that I really want to get, but because when the first Lego Movie series came out, I was just kind of out of the Lego minifigures line. Like, I just kind of wasn't into it at that time. Like, that was when I'd kind of gotten out of the Lego CMF series. But yeah, this whole series looks okay. This Emmett figure looks fine. He's kind of like the same as the actual sets. He's got like a grin there. I like the coffee cup because I don't have that piece. I like the print for the iPod or whatever that is there. I think it's the iPod thing. So yeah, it looks okay. Don't really care much for that version. There's this version of Lucy with the goggles from the actual first trailer, and other than that, I think she's exactly the same as the sets. So I don't plan on getting any of the main sets with Lucy in the kind of this attire, like the Apocalypseburg attire, I guess. So this will be good for me. So I kind of hope to get this one. Then there's this version of Benny with the robot arm, which I think it would be good for me to get, because I don't know if I'm going to get the Benny and his Spaceman Friends set, even though it does look cool. But I like getting him with the robot arm. He's got a toolbox, so this figure is kind of okay to me. I love Benny a lot as a character, so I kind of hope to get this one, to get like a new, neat variant of him. Then there's this Giraffe guy. I don't really care much for the costume series. I don't think they're bad. I just don't really care. So this Giraffe costume guy, he looks okay. I just don't. I think he feels really out of place. He's probably in the movie for like 1 second, because usually that's what they do with Lego movies. Is they have like some character that appears for like 1 second in the movie, so they can make an actual minifigure for him. But yeah, overall, I just don't care about this Giraffe guy. I just really don't care. Crayon Girl. I guess that's what she is. Purple crayon. Purple's my favorite color, so I kind of hope to get this one. She looks kind of cool, but I do agree with Just Too Good after watching his videos that they should have included a actual crayon piece. So, yeah, the little like scribbled piece of paper, I guess, that print there does look cool. But I love purple, and I love purple Lego minifigure parts. So, she looks good to me. Might kind of feel up the bags for this one. And we have, like, I guess the Apocalypseburg Mrs. Scratch and Post. She looks okay. That cat looks really cool, and she looks really funny. But not when I'm rushing out to get. She has like, great printing, like on the arms and the side of the legs. It looks like there. So yeah, she looks pretty good overall. Maybe not what I'm rushing out to get, but definitely a very good figure. Overall. Then there's like this watermelon guy here. He looks fine. I like the print there, but don't really care much for this one. Like I've said, I don't really care much for the costume figures. Um, so yeah, I like that head. I think that's like a head cover piece, and then I like the print. But overall, don't really care for much for this one. I don't really care much for this one either. I never got into Monster Fighters, but it's a funny variant. I think it's a funny, interesting figure. With dual molded legs. So you gotta appreciate the quality of the figure. But they didn't really make a variant for the first Lego movie. Even though I guess you could say the one from the first Lego movie was just the same as the Monster Fighter sets, but just kind of a bland one to me. Not really rushing out to get this one, even though I never got the original Swamp Creature. Rex Danger Vest, I guess in his cowboy outfit. I really like the baby raptor. I like his face print, I like the hat. I just really like this one. I like the printing on the side of the legs, and since I'm not going to be getting him in any of the actual main sets from the line, I definitely kind of want this one from the CMF series. It's nice that they included a version in the actual series. Then we have Dorothy. Really happy about this, because if you didn't know, in the Lego Batman movie or in Lego Dimensions, they had digital minifigure designs for the Wizard of Oz characters in the Lego game, but they never actually made them. They had the Wicked Witch of the West in one of the fun packs, and then they had the flying monkeys in the Lego Batman sets, as well as a recycled version of the Wicked Witch of the West. But here we have all the new ones. So we got Toto and Dorothy, and they look fantastic. and the rest of the main trio, or I guess the main four, are in this series. So really happy about that. Because I am a Wizard of Oz fan, and I'm so happy they're actually making figures of the main characters now instead of just the villains, you know? So, then there's this wild style version, which is really weird. It's like a pop star version. I like the kind of the inverted colors of the hair, like with the blue and the pink. And she has some nice printing, like with the bubbles, and I like that everything is awesome golden record. Which, like he said in the video, I guess that means that, she invented the song, or she wrote the song, so that's cool. Then we have Lord Business, the golfing Lord Business. And he looks really cool, actually. I like the golf club, which I believe, I think it's a new piece, actually. I like that print for the sweater. It's just kind of a generic sweater, so I like that, and I like his face. So Lord Business always has the funniest facial expressions, in my opinion. So that's great. Love that one. Then there's the Tin Man, and he's got his heart watch there. He's got his hatchet or his axe there, of course, because he was cutting down trees in the film. And he's just got great printing. I like the silver color. I like that head mold. Just really happy to see. He's even got a little bow tie there, so I'm really happy to see them making more Wizard of Oz characters. Speaking of which, here's the Scarecrow. He's got a great new mold. He's got the certificate there. And, yeah, just a great figure again. I hope to get all the Wizard of Oz figures, because I have the Wicked Witch of the West. I don't have the monkeys, though, because they came in, like, the Ultimate Batmobile. Here's the Cowardly Lion. It was interesting, because, oh, sorry, I hit the camera there. It's interesting, because in the LEGO Dimensions digital design, they used the, Balin beard piece. It was also used in Scooby-Doo. Balin is the white-haired or white-bearded dwarf from, The Hobbit. So, if you didn't know. So, but they have a new piece here, so I'm happy about that, and he's got, like, his, medal there, so very cool. Once again, just really want to get all these Wizard of Oz characters. They're kind of my main favorites out of this series. This figure's really generic. I mean, that's a cool record, I guess, but this is just a really generic figure. This one's also really generic. I don't really care much for this figure. They're very vibrant and colorful, and I mean, that the best part is that mixtape to me, because you can kind of use that for Star-Lord and have, like, mix up some of his mixtapes. But, just a very bland figure to me. I don't really care much for these pop star figures. This one I really want as well. This is the one that I want a lot, right up next to the Wizard of Oz figures, because I never got, the original, any figures from the original CMF series, and the ones that I was the most sad to miss were Abraham Lincoln and, Shakespeare. So, there's not a version of William Shakespeare in this series that I'm really sad about. And this obviously isn't the ordinary Abraham Lincoln. He's got like a hatchet or an axe there. I like his mold with the goggles. Kind of a steampunk design, or a steampunk-esque design. But he looks very interesting to me, and I really want that one. Here's Unikitty. Very bland. Don't care much about this figure at all. She just looks like every other Unikitty. So I don't know why they needed to put her in here. I mean, it's nice to have a version of Unikitty for kids and some people. But it's very generic. This one's also very generic. This, like, pop star Tiger Girl. The guitar is kind of cool, but just looks exactly like the last pink one. I think she has the same pink microphone, so I just really don't care about this one. Yeah, sorry, it's just too good. This little rating system there. I'll just go back to here. So, yeah, this series looks okay overall. I don't really care much for them. There's some variants from the official sets, which I'm not going to be getting, like the Wild West or Apocalypseburg Wild Style I want to get. I want to get the version of Rex Dangervest in the series. I want to get the 4 Wizard of Oz characters, the Cowardly Lion, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man. And I also want to get Dorothy, of course, and Toto. And I really want to get the Abraham Lincoln, but overall the rest of them just look really bland to me. Like the pop star figures are really bland, and the few costume figures are just really feel out of place, and they should have been in that other series. And they're probably just gonna put them in the movie for like 1 second. I was gonna say 5 seconds, but 1 second, because that's what they did with the first one. They had like some figures from the series that appeared for like 1 second, just so they could like market them as actual figures in the film or in the actual sets. So they just feel bland and feel like they should have been in the series 16. So yeah, those are the ones that I'm looking forward to. It's just an okay series in my opinion. Not as good as the first one. So that's my thoughts on the LEGO Movie 2 CMF series. Hopefully I'll get some of these ones and get the ones that I want. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think of the LEGO Movie 2 minifigure series, and what you thought of my analysis as well, and I hope you guys have a great day. Take care.